What if I told you there's a 5,000-year-old breathing technique that can manifest your deepest desires in just 48 to 72 hours? This technique was hidden in ancient scriptures, practiced by the greatest sages, but almost completely forgotten by modern society. You've probably tried countless techniques, visualization, affirmations, different meditation apps, but nothing seems to stick, right? Your mind keeps racing, your desires feel distant, and you're starting to wonder if any of this spiritual stuff actually works. But what if the problem isn't you? What if you've simply been missing the most fundamental piece of the puzzle? Ancient texts reveal that Adinath Shiva described nearly 10 million meditation techniques. 10 million. But here's what's fascinating. Every single one of these techniques has the same ultimate goal: reaching samadhi, the state of complete absorption, where manifestation becomes effortless. The technique I'm about to share comes directly from the Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, one of the most powerful spiritual texts ever written. And the reason it works so fast is because it targets something most people completely ignore: your navel. I know what you're thinking. Really? My belly button? But listen to this mind-blowing fact. In ancient Hindu cosmology, Brahma, the creator of the universe, was born from Vishnu's navel. This is why ancient texts call the navel the Patal Lok, the foundation realm where all creation begins. Even modern science confirms this. Every human being on Earth developed from their navel in the womb. Your navel was literally your first connection to life force energy. Yet 99% of people completely ignore this power center. Think about this for a moment. A fetus grows and thrives entirely through the navel, absorbing every nutrient needed for life. Without the navel, there is no life. This isn't just spiritual theory. This is a biological fact. Great sages throughout history understood something we've forgotten. The navel is your body's first brain. It's powered by prana, your life force energy. When you activate this energy center, something extraordinary happens. Your subtle body, the energetic version of yourself that exists beyond the physical, becomes aligned. This is why ancient texts call it the Vishnu chakra, because Vishnu is the sustainer of life, and your navel sustains your connection to infinite possibility. Now, before I reveal the exact technique, you need to understand why your breath is literally your superpower. People who master deep breathing can meditate for hours. Their energy remains radiant, and they seem to attract success effortlessly. The secret most meditation teachers won't tell you: it's not just about breathing deeply. It's about breathing with intention between two specific points: your navel and your Ajna chakra, your third eye. When you consciously move energy between these two centers, you activate what I call the manifestation highway in your body. Your Ajna chakra awakens your spiritual power, while your navel anchors that power in physical reality. Want proof this works? Watch a newborn baby sleep. Notice how their entire belly rises and falls with each breath. They're not just sleeping, they're in perfect harmony with the universe. This is why babies grow so rapidly. Deep belly breathing supercharges their energy levels and accelerates their development. Somewhere along the way, we forgot how to breathe like this. We started breathing shallow chest breaths that barely activate 30% of our lung capacity. No wonder we feel disconnected and powerless. But when you return to this natural way of breathing, the way you were born to breathe, everything changes. All right, here's the technique that will transform your life. I call it the 111 breath manifestation method, and I want you to try this with me right now. Step 1, your sacred position. Sit in Sukhasana. That's simply sitting cross-legged with your back straight but relaxed. If you can't sit cross-legged, sit in any comfortable position. The key is keeping your spine erect so energy can flow freely. Step 2, focus your attention. Place one hand on your chest, one hand on your navel. Now focus all your attention on your navel point. This is your energy command center. Everything we're about to do starts here. Step 3, the sacred breath. Take a deep breath through your nose. But here's the crucial part. Breathe into your stomach like you're inflating a balloon. Your belly should expand, not your chest. The hand on your navel should rise while the hand on your chest stays relatively still. Step 4. The power hold. Hold this breath until you feel it fully settled in your stomach. You should feel a warm, powerful sensation in your navel area. This is your life force energy activating. Step 5. The release. Slowly exhale through your mouth, feeling your stomach deflate like a balloon. As you exhale, imagine any stress, anxiety, or limiting beliefs leaving your body forever. In numerology, 111 is a master manifestation number. It represents new beginnings, instant manifestation, and alignment with your highest self. When you complete 111 conscious breaths focused on your navel, you're literally programming your subconscious mind for success. Don't worry about counting perfectly. The act of counting keeps your mind focused and prevents it from wandering into doubt or distraction. As you practice this technique, you're going to experience something profound. After just 5 minutes, that's roughly 50-60 breaths, your mind will start to quiet. Those racing thoughts that usually dominate your attention will begin to fade. By the time you reach 111 breaths, something magical happens. Your nervous system shifts into what scientists call the parasympathetic state, your body's natural healing and manifestation mode. In this state, your brain produces alpha and theta waves, the same frequencies present during deep meditation and right before sleep, when your subconscious is most receptive to new programming. Most people don't realize you're not just relaxing. You're literally rewiring your brain for success. Each conscious breath is creating new neural pathways that support your desired reality. Students of this technique report 5 immediate benefits. First, complete mental calm. That constant mental chatter finally goes quiet. Second, the end of overthinking. You stop analyzing every situation to death and start trusting your intuition. Third, stress and anxiety dissolve. Your nervous system learns to stay calm, even in challenging situations. Fourth, profound inner peace. You develop an unshakable sense of centeredness that nothing can disturb. Fifth, enhanced self-awareness. You start recognizing the difference between your true self and your conditioned mind. Now, the most exciting part. If you practice this technique consistently, you'll start seeing results within 48 to 72 hours. I'm not talking about feeling a little more relaxed. I'm talking about actual shifts in your external reality. Students report unexpected opportunities appearing, difficult people suddenly becoming cooperative, and solutions to long-standing problems presenting themselves, seemingly out of nowhere. Why does this happen so fast? Because when you align your breath with your navel center, you're accessing what ancient texts call your wish-fulfilling gem, the part of you that has direct access to the field of infinite possibilities. The most profound part of this practice is that after 5 minutes of deep navel breathing, you'll have a realization that changes everything. You are not your body. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are the soul, the eternal, infinite consciousness that animates your physical form. Most people spend their entire lives identifying with their temporary thoughts and feelings, but in this state of deep breathing, you become the observer. You watch your thoughts like clouds passing in the sky without being disturbed by them. This is when true manifestation becomes possible, because you're no longer limited by the fears and doubts of the conditioned mind. If you want to experience life-changing results, commit to practicing 111 breaths every day for 21 days. Science shows it takes 21 days to create a new neural pathway in your brain. By day 7, you'll notice increased energy and mental clarity. By day 14, people will start commenting on your positive energy. By day 21, you'll look back and barely recognize the person you were 3 weeks ago. The key is consistency. Set aside 10 to 15 minutes each day. Ideally first thing in the morning when your mind is clearest and your manifestation power is strongest. Before you close this video, I want you to commit to trying this technique for the next 7 days. Set a reminder on your phone for the same time each day. My challenge to you is, after practicing for 1 week, come back and leave a comment sharing your experience. I read every single comment, and I'm genuinely excited to hear about your breakthrough. If this video has opened your eyes to the power of ancient breathing techniques, hit that like button and subscribe for more hidden spiritual secrets that actually work in the real world. Remember, you have everything you need within you right now. These 111 breaths are simply the key to unlock what's already there. Your extraordinary life is just 111 breaths away. Are you ready to claim it?